Looking to enhance your stories to better align with the unique requirements and use cases of your business? In SAP Analytics Cloud, you can leverage scripting to go beyond the default functionality of stories, transforming a standard dashboard into a highly interactive, customized, and robust platform that meets the needs of you and your team. This is the first in a series of videos that demonstrate what you can achieve with scripting in SAP Analytics Cloud. If you're not already familiar with how to build a standard story, you can refer to the Create Stories video for more information. Here, you have a basic story that contains a chart and table, a logo banner at the top, and a couple of text widgets. The Outline tab of the left side panel lists all the widgets included in your stories, along with their name and type. Make sure that you name these widgets clearly, so you can reference these widgets later in your scripts. You'll find the option to change the IDs of these text widgets in the styling mode of the right side panel, which includes other options to modify the appearance of your widgets. Once the basic elements are in place, you can enable Advanced mode to begin adding custom widgets, logic, and functionality to your story, provided you have the correct role and access rights. You can see that Advanced mode gives you access to additional widgets beyond the default options. On the Outline tab, additional scripting options are also available. Plus, you can now add scripts to your widgets. SAP Analytics Cloud uses a subset of JavaScript to execute code in the browser. If you're already familiar with JavaScript, keep in mind that not every JavaScript function is supported here. To understand the full range of scripting capabilities you can perform with SAP Analytics Cloud, the Optimized Story Experience API Reference Guide documents all the objects, functions, and events that you can use to enhance your story. One example of what you can achieve with scripting is to add dynamic text to your story, displaying system information such as the user's name and the current date in these text widgets rather than a static message. To do this, you can apply a script to the onInitialization event of the page, so that the scripts you write will be called when the page finishes loading. In the script editor of the onInitialization event, you can create a variable to store the name of the user by declaring the variable using the keyword var, and give the variable a unique name, such as username. You can then assign a value to the variable. Using the application object, you can call the method getUserInfo to return information about the user. As you type your script in the editor, the code completion feature can suggest options to help you complete the string. You can view these options using the keyboard shortcut Control or Command space. From the following options, you'll select getUserInfo. After calling this method, you can retrieve the property display name using code completion to view suggestions for completing the string, and complete the statement with a semicolon. Now you can create another variable to store the current date and assign the variable a value by constructing a new date object, which returns the current date. Any errors in your script appear in the information panel, which provides you valuable feedback that can help you identify any mistakes in your script so you can fix them. Once your variables are defined, you can replace the content of the text heading widget by calling the applyText method. The method accepts a parameter that has a data type of string. The username variable is of type string, which means that you can concatenate it with another string inside the parameter to create the heading. Next, you can replace the content of the text date widget by calling the applyText method again. The current date variable does not have the type string, so you must perform a conversion on the variable using the toDateString method. Now that you've completed writing your script, you can save your changes and view the story in view mode to see the logic you've defined using scripting. To learn more about how to apply scripting capabilities to your stories, check out the other videos in the series and level up your stories with scripting today.